Hola amigos, today I have a fun and different type of video for you. I want to share with you some of these delicious fruits that are both native and ones brought over by the conquistadores and immigrants to Mexico, and they are now part of the cuisine, the culture of Mexico. And let me tell you that getting to savor all of these fresh, juicy, sweet fruits has been one of the best parts of moving back to Mexico. I hope you enjoy the video. This is Saramuyo, but the taste is sweet, a little bit like a pear and hints of like tropical fruits like pineapple, mango, and vanilla. One custard apple tastes like a combination of strawberries, hints of pineapple, and like slightly citrusy. This is Chirimoya or Chirimoya, and the inside is white and slightly yellowish. It's very creamy. It kind of like just melts in your mouth. The seeds are hard and those are not edible. This is Sapote Negro. It's very like soft, and a lot of people say that it tastes like chocolate pudding. The taste is quite unique. I'm not sure that it tastes like chocolate pudding though. This is Mamey Sapote. To me, it has like really sweet, strong taste, similar to like a mix of dark brown sugar with like pumpkin and like an aftertaste like cantaloupe. It is very popular, made into milkshakes, but also some dessert. I like it in a milkshake. This is Chicozapote. It grows on the trees where chewing gum comes from, and the flavor is very sweet, something similar to like a pear and dark brown sugar. The seeds are also not edible, and it's often used to make desserts, jams, and beverages. This is one of my favorite tropical fruits. It's called Caimito or starred apple. The outside kind of looks like a plum, but the inside is like this juicy, creamy texture to it. The white part to me tastes like it's a creamy sweetness that kind of reminds me of lychee. And the purple area, it's a bit like astringent. Traditionally, this is eaten fresh. This is guayaba or guava in English. It's a very popular fruit. Sometimes the inside is pink instead of like this pale yellow color. And it's very popular just eaten like on its own or to make jellies, atole with it. This next one is membrillo or quince fruit. Traditionally cooked, don't think it's ever eaten fresh. And the most common way to use it is to make jams or jelly. Dulce de membrillo, sometimes called ate. Sometimes it's used to make liqueur, wine. But the most common way is to make it into candied form. Coconut, of course, you all know coconut. Pineapple. Now, pineapples in Mexico taste so different. I was not a fan of pineapples until I moved back to Mexico because the pineapples here are sweeter and they don't give you that tingliness that pineapples in the US always gave me. So, of course, you can eat pineapple like fresh, agua fresca, popsicles, ice cream, salsa, alcoholic drinks. You can make tepache with it countless ways. Did you know that actually mangoes are not native to Mexico? They were brought from India and Southeast Asia, but now they are such an integral part of Mexican cuisine and culture. The Mexican papayas, they're juicy, sweet notes of like coconut, pineapple, and like these tropical flavors. The seeds are completely edible and they taste like horseradish. Bananas, there are bananas, plantains, plentiful in Mexico, and they're one of my favorite fruits. Like I think I eat a banana every single day. Tunas or prickly pear fruit. These grow on a specific type of cactus petal, and they have these little thorns that they need to be removed. And then once removed, you peel away the thick skin to reveal this juicy fruit inside that's like sweet but not overly sweet. Traditionally, they're just eaten raw. And you can find them in red, yellow, orange, green, white. They're like all sorts of colors. And if they're not eaten fresh, they are made into an agua fresca or jelly or candies. I highly suggest you giving them a try. Now, don't confuse tunas with Xoconostle, which looks like a tuna, but they're hard and they're very bitter. And traditionally, they are used to make salsas. And that's pretty much, you really can't eat one fresh. Pitahaya or dragon fruit. Now, these again also grow on cactus and they are native to Mexico, Central America, and some parts of South America. And traditionally, they're also just eaten raw, fresh, or with like agua frescas or paletas. Tamarindo or tamarind. This is actually native to India, Africa, and the Middle East and was brought over during colonial times. But this is such a big part of Mexican cuisine now. And this, if you've never had it, it's like tart and like a sticky pulp used to make a lot of candies, but also agua frescas, paletas, jellies, sauces. It's so good. Rambutan. They are native to Indonesia and Malaysia, but were brought over in the 1960s and are now grown in the state of Chiapas, which is in southeast Mexico. They are not too common yet, but the best way to enjoy them is just fresh. Lychee is native to Asia or China to be more specific, and these are new to Mexico. They're rare to find, but if you've never had one, you must try it. They have these sweet, floral, juicy taste to them, and the best way to enjoy them is fresh. Huaya or Huaya. They're native to southern Mexico and parts of Central America and the Caribbean. This is kind of like a hybrid, something between both a lychee and rambutan fruit. It's like this sweet, juicy fruit that is most commonly sold fresh, and people here in southern Mexico will dust it with chili to eat it, and it's got this big hard seed that you discard. Marañon or cashew apple. See the white part? That's a cashew, and the other like colorful part to it is a fruit, and the fruit is very sour and astringent. In Campeche, it is very popular to make it into an agua fresca. I didn't really care for it, but because it's too tart and it requires a lot of sugar, which I don't like. Tejocote or Mexican hawthorn. These are small little, they look like little tart apples, and they are very commonly used in ponche or Mexican Christmas punch, but also you can make preserves and candies with them. Granada or pomegranate. These are native to Iran and northern India. They are super popular in Mexico, especially during the fall, winter time, and they are sprinkled over chiles en nogada, and if you know, the little seeds are sweet and tart and juicy, and they're so good. Ciruela or plum. In Mexico, we have several varieties of plums, and these tiny ones are most commonly seen in the Yucatan Peninsula during the spring. They're very sweet, and the skin, which is edible, is it's a bit tough, but the flesh, it's a bit of more fibrous, but they're still definitely worth a try. Lima, limon, and china lima. These are different types of citrus fruits, and some are sweet and a little bit floral tasting, and others are tart, and they are most commonly used to make agua frescas, marinades, sauces, and to drizzle over everything like in Mexico we love to do. That's it for now, amigos. I will be adding more fruit to the article on my blog, so make sure you check that often, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments what your favorite food is, and if you've tried any of the ones in this video. Have a great day.